Good morning, beautiful people. Well, it's time for some Friday morning positivity. I'm going to shuffle and see what the universe wants us to concentrate on today. Oh, I'm doing this just before I set off. Like I said, I'm going away for a few days. See my friend. She lives in a built-up area, so there's not much countryside, but there is a little bit on the way, so I'll see what I can film if there's anything really. I'm going through, I'll be going to a festival later on this year, actually in Daresbury. If I get on the right bus, it'll go straight past it, so I might be able to film that. But yeah. Anyway, what should we concentrate on today, universe? Let's see if anything falls out for us, shall we? What should we concentrate on today? What should we concentrate on today? Oh, something's come out. Oh. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, for me anyway. I am fearless because I learn to recognise illusion from reality. Spot on. Oh my god. Yeah, well, after yesterday with my mother, definitely spotting illusion. Spotting the tactics, the hoovering tactics, the gaslighting tactics, you know, the toxic traits. It was just hair all over. And not letting it affect me. Yeah, that's spot on, that one, really, I think. Yeah, it does help to recognise when somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, no matter who they are to you, you know. Friends, family, partners, work colleagues, it doesn't really matter. When you see the toxic patterns and you recognise them, they seriously don't affect you so much. Well, not me anyway, not in my case. I mean, normally this would have sent me sideways. Having a confrontation from my mother, like, you know, and having such little back for such a big build-up of, you know, being told that she wants to make amends. And I get 2 lines. Yeah, empty apologies. And it's just her all over. She's not proving me wrong. So, you know, standing up against that and seeing the illusion, it's not affected my brain so much. It would have triggered all sorts in me normally, and it's not. It's great. Even the cat's coming to say hello. So, well, isn't it good, puss? Yes. So yeah, definitely. Being fearless and not feeling guilty for doing it either. You know, she always puts a guilt trip on, the feel sorry for me type play. Yeah, she might be poorly, but it's, you know, it's too little, too late. You know, I can't change who I am, and I have to protect myself from certain energies. I feel drained to fuck today, actually, through all of this, but you know, it's part of it. She is an energy vampire, and I feel it on a soul level. I woke up this morning and my brain and my body just didn't want to work, but I did wake up from a beautiful dream. It was lovely. Which is good, because normally, you know, I'll be having nightmares and flashbacks and shit like that, and I'm not. It's very strange to witness it myself, and I hope it's actually helping other people realise that, you know, you can break away from these sorts of people and not have to feel guilty. You know, she knows for a fact what damage she does to my head and how far she's pushed me in the past. You know, she's pushed me all the way to suicide. You know, I've got to protect myself from people like this. And so does everybody else. You know, they don't care. They really don't care how far they push you, just as long as they get what they want. You know, so I won't be replying to her. I broke contact with her years ago for exactly the same reasons. Because she was doing exactly the same thing. You know, this isn't the first time she's given me the same story, just with a different bloke's name now. You know, I mean, I'm putting the feelers out, obviously. I mean, she was. There's a on Facebook. There's a pub that she used to drink in when she was younger. You know, with all the mates and things like that, and it would have been around the same time. So I've put in the group if anybody knows of this man back from 1974 when I was born, or around that time, or drank around that area. So you know, I'm hoping that I'll get some sort of feedback. I mean, if it comes to it, I can talk to one of my mum's first husband from way back then. You know, he's told me a lot about, well, as much as he wants to about her, which is all stuff that I knew. It was just confirmation, really, of what sort of person she was back then. You know, very promiscuous, lying, cheating cow, really. And that's putting it nicely, you know. Basically, he told me he wouldn't trust her as far as he could throw her. I mean, and she's a massive lady, or she was, you know. I don't know about now. Apparently, she's lost loads of weight, but yeah, she was on a morbidly obese scale, you know. So you know, and he was a skinny little man. So you know, he wouldn't even be able to have picked her up, I don't think. So yeah, it just goes to show. So yeah, I've got my feelers out. I may actually get in contact with him, Bernard. Lovely man, Bernard Harrison. Yeah, yeah. I could see the damage that he would have caused, she would have caused in that relationship. So I know I don't like dragging things up for people. So I suppose maybe if he contacts me, then maybe I'll speak to him about it. I think putting my story into this into this group, well, asking about my dad in this group. I mean, I've not said he's my, you know, I've been told he's my dad or anything like that. I've just asked if anybody knows him. That will be the next question. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been told this. You know, there's so many questions that she's left open, just in those few lines that she sent to me yesterday in that email. You know, oh wait, don't want to restart now, right? PC wanted to restart. Sorry. Yeah, so. I'm fearless. So I learnt to recognise the illusion from reality. You know, yeah, I will find out the truth eventually. I don't think it'll be through her, but through other means, definitely. So many unanswered questions. So, I mean, I came to terms with not knowing who my dad was years ago. Really, my dad was the man who brought me up, the man who taught me to be who I am, you know, the man that I mirror, a very loving, kind human being, Larry Harwood. He was my step-granddad, but he raised me as his own child. You know, he never showed any favouritism or anything like that with his other kids or anything like that. He treated us all the same. And I love him for that, and he will always be my dad for that. You know, so it doesn't really matter. It'd be nice to know where I came from and if I've got any more family and things like that. But, you know, I came to terms with it a long time ago. So it would be just, you know, for I suppose, medical records and historical records, really, for who my dad is. But that's if it is. But like I say, it's like the fourth time now. Stories changed, names have changed, but the same thing, you know, the same lack of detail, the same lack of remorse, the same lack of everything else that you'd expect with a confession like that, you know. It's just her, and I can just see it's just more bullshit, just because she sees me doing well. She sees me and her ex-best friend getting on and having a good time and getting on with life, and you know, I'm sure that she's a very sad old woman on her own at the moment. with no support network other than her supposed ex-husband and her new friend that she calls her daughter. You know, how to latch on to somebody else, isn't it? It's just toxic behaviour, and she will never change. But yeah, seeing through that illusion, it is freeing, very freeing, mentally and physically. And I would recommend it to anyone. You know, when somebody approaches you with that sort of thing, you know, just look at how they word things. You know, how little that they give, and how much they want back for it. You know, it goes on all levels really, not just the emotional, there's the physical and there's the financial as well. You know, you've got to put all aspects in. But yeah, I think I've done the right thing. I've not spoken to her for a long time. I won't be replying. I have no reason to. I've asked all my questions over and over and over again. She knows exactly the questions that I would like answers to. You know, she's just plain dumb and a little tidbit. You know, it's like love bombing, really, isn't it? They give you what you want straight away, but it's only small, and then they take it all away from you. And no, I can see her games, and I'm not falling for it, not at all. Am I, Mog? No, we're not falling for it, not at all. Anyway, it's time for me to go because I need to get into town to get my bus to go see Heather. I'll probably be back Monday now because I didn't go yesterday. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be uploading any videos or anything like that, but I shall try, especially the positivity cards, because I'm taking some cards with me, and like I said, Heather gave me these cards anyway, so I'm sure she wouldn't mind doing like a little positivity video for us all. Anyway, sending you lots of love. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and all your support over this. Anyway, you know, it helps put things into perspective to see other people's points of view. And we've all sort of like concluded to the same sort of thing, so it's good. It's good to see that people are recognising that, and I'm recognising that as well. But yeah, I think this was just a big test, just to see if I fall back into bad habits and bad ways of thinking and bad ways of acting, and taking it out on myself again, and I'm not. So yeah, this is a big learning curve for me too. And I'm glad that I can do it. You know, walk away with a big smile on my face instead of going and having a meltdown. I'm not speaking to anybody or doing anything for the next 3, 4, 5 months until I chill out and calm down. And yeah, that would have been the normal pattern. But yeah, I do appreciate all your help and all your advice and all your support. It really is. It's brilliant. You know, from complete strangers to that know exactly what's going on. It's cool. It just gives a bit of validation, and you know, that's priceless to me. Thank you very much. So yes, I wish you all a beautiful few days, a lovely weekend, and stay safe, stay calm, chill out from your triggers. And I'm ever so sorry if I've triggered you through this. I know I have a few of you, and I'm ever so sorry, but this is what my life's like. You know, this is what this channel's about as well. Really, it's recognising the toxic behaviour and how to cope with it after, because there is a big aftermath, no matter how little it may seem, you know. Just having the contact there with her, it would have normally brought up so much. But yeah, I'm proving to myself and proving to the world that it can be done. You can move away from these sorts of people and still live a good life and not let it affect you. But yeah, I'm waffling on again. It's nearly 15 minutes. I need to upload this before I go too. Anyway, so thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.